We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. And so here are the Wildcats. Garnett inside. Pass to Cooper. Curry with a wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And here is Curry. Dirk Nowitzki getting his three to go.
There's so much to Steph Curry's greatness. He runs the pick and roll to perfection.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Pierce. The kick out to Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Shot clock at 3. Here's Pierce. Pierce with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Curry can't get it to go. For 3, Westbrook. Pass to Nowitzki. Now Irving. Outside for Curry. Picked by Olajuwon. Here's Garnett. With the slam.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Outside Baylor. Jacks up a 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Pass to Irving. Driving the lane. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Nowitzki right side. Kevin Garnett with the steal. On its way from Curry for 2. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time.
They're beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Cooper. Back to Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And a wide open look for Irving. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To stop the run. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shoots, and that's collected by Nowitzki. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you've got to make some changes.
Outside Westbrook. Here he goes. The kick out to Pierce for three.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Poked away. Carter down low. Westbrook pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. He has yet to score. Back to Westbrook. And he drives in. And finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Baylor. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Pierce's shot is good.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Pass to Tatum. Anthony on the wing. It's good from long range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Pierce. His three-pointers off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Baylor. Rebounded by Tatum.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Pierce. Shoots from 14. Baylor's shot is off. Carter with it. Westbrook picks him up. Westbrook pulls it in. Pass to Chamberlain. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Anthony's shot is off. Outside Baylor. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And McGrady with a clear pass to the hoop.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
Back to Westbrook. And they get it. Driving in. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Baylor. Still scoreless. Stolen. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Wildcats. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all 6. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wildcats.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Hard-fought bucket for AI.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Stolen by Ewing. McGrady outside. Screen by Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Iverson. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Here's Moncrief. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And stolen by Malone. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And the second free throw, good. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
On the wing, Iverson. Here he comes, Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Iverson.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Wilkins, off on the layup. The drive by Iverson. On the wing, Bird. Down low. Here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Moncrief. Back to Frazier. The rejection by Embiid.
And Embiid protecting the rim, using that 7-foot frame, big fella.
Free throw good, Frazier. Second free throw, no good. And so here are the Wildcats. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. The tray. It's hauled in by Richardson. The wide open look here for Anthony. And he's good on the 3 ball. Anthony's got 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Stephen Curry. How's he doing, Allie?
And I've been told there's a lot of pain when squeezing the hand, which looks to be fractured. And it being so early in the season, this is a very frustrating turn of events for him and the entire team. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. I never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Malone with the drive. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. No good there. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Wildcats. Took him no time at all on that one. 11 points in the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Wilkins can't get it to go.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
It's Moncrief on the wing. Nothing on the board. And the shot goes in.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Carter down low. Here's Tatum. And he converts the layup. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Tatum a screen. It's tipped. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Anthony. Finished off by Carter.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
The shot by Wilkins, no good.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Here's Anthony. And he recovers it. Outside Tatum. Picked by Anthony. Clock at 6. Embiid wide open. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And so it's the home team sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Mullen for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Here's Tatum, and he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Outside Mullen. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Cunningham. Takes it inside.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory. Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Back to Drexler. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wildcats.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And here is Iverson, and that one is good. Iverson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Outside Westbrook. Right side Pierce. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
They grab their own miss. Here's Nowitzki. Great defense that time from Ewing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
On the wing, Bird. They double-team Bird. Kicks it out to Iverson. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Iverson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
They could use a bucket. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Nowitzki outside. There's the triple. Here's Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Ewing. And so Bird will bring it up for the Wildcats. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the dunk by Iverson.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Wildcats.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Baylor. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Pass to Bird. Looks for McGrady, gets it to him. For three, Pierce. And stolen by Iverson. Fast break, here they come. Here's McGrady. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. McGrady's got 12.
man. Can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Back to Westbrook. Going inside. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Perhaps no play defines Russell Westbrook more than that. An explosive drive. Nicely done.
Iverson. Chamberlain with the block. And they'll keep possession. Iverson, no good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
For three, Westbrook. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Now Bird. Pass to McGrady. Here's Bowen. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Chamberlain gets it to go.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release. You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Westbrook can't get it to go. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
.32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And mistakes, guys, this quarter have translated to 9 points at the other end.
In the corner, Irving with it. Pass to Olajuwon. In the corner, Irving with it. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 7 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Cooper. Bangs home the trifecta. Cooper's got his first 3 points of the game. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Wildcat.
32.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Garnett, the screen. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
From outside the arc. Shot by Frazier, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
From deep, Malone. The shot will not fall. Here's Irving. And there's the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk. It's Wilkins on the wing. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Malone with it. Now Garnett defending. Launches from deep. Olajuwon with the rebound. And it's stolen by Moncrief. And here's Malone outside. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Here's Cooper. Traps in the tray.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.